Hi everyone! Today we're gonna read some AmITheButtHole posts, Christmas edition. Hope you're sitting comfortably. Or maybe you're trying to take a nap now and I'm accompanying you. That's great. Anyway, let's go! Am I the a-hole for calling out my mom about her gift-giving methods when I was a kid? We had our usual immediate family gathering for the gift opening and the kids enjoyed. My mom was recounting how she would always give me what I wanted, but she only stopped after I was grown and she changed religions. I did a double take and said, "You showed me what you've gotten me, but I never actually got it." She argued she gave me what I wanted and had pictures to prove. Now, my mom had a habit of buying me what I wanted for Christmas, allowing me to take the wrapping off, take pictures of me with the gifts, but take the actual present from me and putting it away saying, "I got you this, but you're on punishment, so you can't have it now." Then I would never see it again. I'd ask for it months later and she again would say, "I'm on punishment for whatever," and couldn't have it. She would keep these items and present them to me as an adult when she was cleaning out closets. It was a mean method and still upsets me when she gives me the items. I told her this. She denied it. My family was appealed. My mom then tried to backtrack and say she took them because I always broke it. I say, "How can I break it if I never got them and you giving me the items as an adult?" She didn't have an answer, so I let it go and we carry on. Later, she approached me and said I embarrassed her in front of the family and it was unfair. I apologized, but I didn't think it was fair to act like she'd always given me what I wanted when she didn't. She's still quite upset with me. Am I the a-hole for calling her out? I mean, she wanted to look like a great mother who always gives the best presents to her kid. Man, what she did to you was cruel, very cruel. You are not the a-hole for pointing that out. This user is saying, not the a-hole. You did not embarrass her. You told the truth. And she is embarrassed that now everyone knows what she did, because what she did was awful. She exerted her power over you when you were a kid, and now is being exposed and experiencing the consequences of her own actions, which she doesn't like. Don't be sorry. Jinx the EGB is saying, not the a-hole. If it had truly been a punishment, she wouldn't have been embarrassed. It also shows she knew it was wrong, but did it anyway. So frick her, let her be embarrassed. Petrograd Sui is saying, not the a-hole. Your mom was abusive. You didn't even complain about that until she wanted to be seen as a good parent. She deserved every ounce of embarrassment she got. You didn't have to apologize, really. If she was that abusive with gifts, I'm concerned about how she otherwise treated you. You're not the a-hole. She is. Post number 2. Am I the a-hole for standing firm on my lack of hygiene and choosing cat over boyfriend? Hi everyone. On mobile, Merry Christmas. First thing is, I, 24 female, have been dating Kyle, 25 male, for 2 months now. He has started to spend the night. Kyle never grew up with pets, so my cat has been an adjustment to him. His words. My cat, Crump, 4 male, is the most important aspect of my life right now. Like most cat parents, he rules the household. We are very close, since I found him abandoned on the side of the road as a 3-month-old kitten and nursed him back to health. Crump is very docile, but hasn't shown any affection or really interest in Kyle. I don't force it. Crump does as he does. Lately, Kyle has been complaining about Crump. I guess he walked into my bathroom to see Crump rubbing his face against my toothbrush. I have one of electric ones that stands. He was shocked and told me how disgusting it was. I laughed and said, "Yeah, that's not great." He demanded I get a new toothbrush, expensive. And I said no. I just put the toothbrush in a drawer. Next, Kyle says he doesn't like my nightly routine with Crump. I give Crumb a kiss on the head, stomach and then face before he goes to sleep. He sleeps on my bedside table in a cat bed. If I don't do this routine, he lays on me until I do. I know that's annoying, but that's how it has always been and I love doing it. Well, Kyle says I'm unhygienic because of this. He says Crumb is dirty, he's inside only and I brush him every day. And even letting him sleep in the bedroom is gross and gets fur everywhere. It doesn't, but Kyle isn't even allergic, so... I told him that I put the toothbrush away, but he told me that I took it as a joke and didn't punish Crumb. I tried to explain that you can't punish cats, nor would I want to in this scenario, but he wouldn't hear it. He then went on to say that me kissing Crumb is disgusting, especially his face, and he wouldn't ever kiss me if I kissed Crumb again. He asked me to put Crumb outside the room when he is over, or lock him in a crate. So I said, okay, bye. But not only is Crumb 10,000 times more important to me, but I laughed in Kyle's face about never kissing my cat again, / keeping him locked. This is where I might be the a-hole. Kyle told me that I was ruining our future and how mean I am for laughing at his concerns. I felt guilty, so I asked a group of my friends and they were split. The pet owners laughed, the non-pet owners said I am in the wrong for not making Kyle feel more comfortable. They said that Kyle wasn't asking me to get rid of Crumb, just compromise with him. They said I was being kinda gross and understand his concerns. The OP also attached a link to Mr. Crumb's photos. Ah, look at the gentleman! And I mean, I can understand his view as he never had a pet and things like this are not familiar to him, but to demand to keep your animal locked up while he is in your apartment? That I don't understand. You both should have a peaceful conversation about this, if you still want to see that guy, but it's not an order. I think you're not the a-hole. Six Wolfie is saying, definitely not the a-hole. The laughing in his face is a bit mean, but I don't agree with your friends saying he wasn't asking to get rid of him. Cause you said he wanted the cat to go outside or in a crate when he was over. So if you would move in together, the cat would be needed to be not there forever. The OP replies, whoa, I never thought about it like this. How could I have a future with someone that would make me get rid of him if we were to ever progress? I don't think I would want to be with someone who would make me choose, even though I would choose Crumb. Another user replied, good rule of thumb. If you're coming on Am I the a-hole within 2 months of dating, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Kelly from the future is saying, I think you need to rehome him. The boyfriend, I mean. You are too incompatible and he is asking way too much. This is well beyond making him comfortable. This is him trying to change the way you live your life after 2 months together? Screw that. From personal experience, I say, find yourself a cat man. You'll be much happier, not the a-hole. Post number 3. Am I the a-hole for ruining this lady's Christmas Eve party? I try to keep this as short as possible. Last night on Christmas Eve, I was working as a DoorDash driver. It sucked working on Christmas Eve, but I need to save as much money as I can because I need to have surgery sometime early next year, and I'll be out of work for at least a month. Anyways, I have a pickup from a liquor store. Almost all my deliveries that night were alcohol. I shop for all the items, super long list, about $200 in alcohol, wait in the long line and drive through heavy traffic to get to the customer's house. I knock on the door and no one comes. I try ringing the doorbell and still no response. I can hear Christmas music coming from inside, so I know they are home. DoorDash allows us to start a timer in the app if we don't get a response, and after 5 minutes you don't have to wait any longer. I start the timer and start calling and texting while occasionally ringing the doorbell. I get no response. The timer runs out, but I give them a few more minutes knocking louder. I'm cold. It was 25 degrees Fahrenheit out, and I knew they weren't going to hear me. With alcohol deliveries, you can't just leave the order at the door like you can food, since you are legally required to check the ID. At this point, I'm upset because this was going to be my last delivery of the night, and now I'm going to be late for my family's Christmas party because I have to drive all the way back to the store in traffic to return the order. I mark the customer as unavailable on the app and return to the store. While waiting in the customer service line, a full 25 minutes after first knocking, I get a call from the customer telling me they just saw my messages and they are waiting at the door. I politely told them it was too late and I was already back at the store and I couldn't deliver it to them even if I wanted. You can't deliver it once you mark unavailable. The lady starts getting upset, saying she has a lot of people coming over for the party and she needs me to deliver the alcohol or her party will be ruined. Again, I politely tell her I can't deliver it to her even if I want it. She proceeds to get nasty and insults me, saying I'm ruining her party and she hopes I have a rotten Christmas. At that point, I hang up and block the number. I return the order and go home a little bummed out. Am I the a-hole for not making myself known better when I arrived? No, not the a-hole, definitely. Look, she expected the delivery, so she should be the one waiting, not you. I'm sorry she ruined your evening. Anamine is saying, not the a-hole. Who the heck does she think she is, putting in for a delivery order and then expecting you to sit around for almost half an hour on Christmas Eve? That's ridiculous. I hope that you had a nice Christmas. Ali Kitty said, not the a-hole. DoorDash tells the customer an estimated arrival time, and the app alerts multiple times for each step the driver does. Arrived at restaurant, store, leaving, on the way, arriving, etc. It's her own fault she didn't keep track of time on an order she placed. Starbuck and text say, not the a-hole. What were you supposed to do? Come down the chimney? She should have planned better and paid attention to the app. You did nothing wrong. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for listening. I really wish you have a wonderful rest of the day. Goodbye. See you next time.